Hello YouTube fam, how y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. How you feeling? How you doing? This is Uncle Tim Reviews, and I just want to say, hey fam, thank you for being a part of this channel. Thank you for being a part of its growth and the positivity that this channel shows one another in the comment section. I just want to say, let's be real. Let's talk. Now, there are a lot of Super7 fanboys, collectors, and everything like that. I'm one of them that just started collecting Super7. But again, I got to be kind of careful what I collect because Super7 is extremely expensive. We're going to take, for instance, the Thundercat line. The Thundercat line, I said it in one other video, you paying for the packaging. Look at the packaging. This is magnificent. It is really something. If I was keeping the packaging and thing like that, you know, this would be something great to behold. But I'm gonna say something. Packaging, probably about $20. Seriously, it's about $20 of the price. This figure is actually probably about $30. You get $20 of packaging, and the figure is actually $30. So this is where your $50 is coming from, or your $44. You get $20 of packaging, and you get like $24 of actual figure. It's some damn good packaging. I'm gonna be honest. Now the articulation on these figures are not the greatest. I'm gonna be honest. It's not. You know, you run into that problem. You know, whereas you look at the figure and you say, man, it got all the accessories, it got the removable heads. Man, that's just something. Then you're thinking to yourself, this is a lie. I'm gonna be happy with this figure. You just might be. Then once you open a figure and get it out, you notice the articulation is not there. You can look at the knee joints. You know, one thing that I see about this figure, the boot swivels. Boot goes up and down. It moves from side to side too. But it's not like on some sort of joint where it just moves, you know, really good. The legs, they go out on the side, but they don't really twist real good. See, if you twist the leg, that's messed up. It don't twist at the top. The chest moves up and down. The arms are very articulated. They go up, they go around, they swivel, you know, they do everything. But one thing about it, it's not as articulated as the Masters line. And the Master line is very cheaper. And when I said the Masters, I'm talking about Masters of the Universe. I'm talking about Revelations. That's one of the main reasons why I started collecting Masters again, because of Revelations. The figures, the sculpts, they look fantastic. There's nothing against Super7 because they carry lines, you know, like Silverhawks, Thundercats, you know, other things that, you know, people don't really carry that good. Like when Masters of the Universe was out of kaput, they came with the Masters line. And, you know, my whole thing with that was their figures are still really, really expensive. People like, hey, if you look hard enough, if you put it in a search engine on eBay, you know, you can find it, you know, and, you know, you say that search, so every time something new comes along, you take a look. I've been doing that for years, but when I look at these figures, the articulation is off to me. For $50-something, you get a lot of heads, you get a lot of accessories. I get it. But for $50, man, really? You know what? Where's a good figure to do this with? This is a Masters of the Universe figure. The leg, it swivels. Everything moves. There's so many points of articulation. There's so much. And he still has the chest that go up and down and stuff like that. Maybe not as good as the other one, but he has a lot of more articulation. And when you're looking at figures that have a lot of articulation, they help you out some. It makes things a little better. It's not like these other figures where you sit back and, you know, the figure is only good in one pose or one position. Super 7 has a lot to work on. You know, they need to address their delay times. You know, far as when you order this stuff, you know, they tell you when it's coming out, and it comes out damn near a year later or 6 months later. You know, they say that the resellers bought them all up, and you sitting there, you know, you be like, I pre-ordered this item and it never came. Somebody told me they've been waiting for their Mumra to Ever Living for a whole year. You know, I understand. Again, this stuff is built, the sculpted with pre-orders. You know, then, you know, it's financed through these pre-orders. I get all that. But you know what? If you tell me it's going to take X amount of time and it's taking Y, we have a problem. You should be spot on with what you're going to do. You've been doing this for a while. And, you know, and Super 7 said they got the collector with, you know, what they do is for the collector. A $50 price tag is for the collectors. Hell, it's hard for anybody to afford $50 damn. I don't care what job you work. $50 is a lot out of your pocket. Buy 4 figures. That's $200. Just being honest. Look, I know a lot of y'all make a hell of a lot of money, and I'm not trying to disrespect anything. But for a working man like me with a family, a wife, you know, and I know a lot of you all have that. It's, you know, to me, it's becoming hard. And, you know, I like to pinch here, pinch there. You know, I squirrel some money away to do the action figure thing. But you know what? I started looking at the Super 7 line really seriously and started getting frustrated with it. You know, they need to come a lot better. They need to respect us more. They need to see us as people, not just as dollar signs. And this is where everything is going wrong at. They don't see the problem with everything that they're doing. It's only so much you can do. It's only so much you can do before you just start walking around and say, look, I can't do this no more. I'm being used here. And again, we're all being used to line the pockets of the rich. You know, I want Super 7 to come out and tell me what they plan on doing to make their figures, you know, which look fantastic. Don't get me wrong, they look fantastic. They look cartoon accurate. They do. And I think, you know, we all missed the point on that. You know, and they actually look like the figures on the back of the box. I get it. But it has to have more articulation. If you telling me I'm about to spend $50 and you giving me the exact same damn thing that I had before, you know, with a cheaper toy, but this is more expensive and it's cheaper. It's not 100%. And that's all I want to say. I'm not saying that don't buy Super 7. I'm still going to buy some of the figures. But I'm going to price them well. You know, I'm going to look at them before I buy them. I'm just telling a lot of y'all, be careful. Because we being gouged. Now, I ain't gonna lie, the box and all of that, it looks fantastic again. This looks good. This is like some of the best box art they have. That Masters box art, I wasn't really a fan of. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I wasn't a fan of the box. This, you can feel it. It's raised, it feels cool, it's glowing, it looks like you have the sword. Man, this looks cool. I love the art, but I just don't love the prices. Family, what's wrong with this situation? It's not wrong to feel dejected. It's not wrong to feel like somebody's taking advantage of you, because we both know that's what's happening here. And you know, I love doing videos, but sometimes I sit back and I wonder, why do so many people feel upset when they see certain people collecting certain lines? What you collect is your own business. It's nobody else's business. And what you spend your money on is what you spend your money on, because it's your money and you worked hard for it. I can't tell you what to spend your money on, and I never will. But I want to say thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Till later. Peace out.